Hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 23, and it's May 1936. I know, years are running much slower in my playthrough. Well, years are running the same, but we're doing a lot more things. We're not just waiting, so yeah, I'm in no way available to catch Honey Badger in his season. But well, let's do some stuff together and let's remind ourselves of what has happened right when recording this thing. You can see there are some works. One of them is this medium distribution office. Let's start building it. It will be the Emacs office. We have a problem that we are currently unable to just, supply it with stuff because these three guys are, way too free. They are way too overloaded and it's not doing great. So we need a big one. Honestly, yeah, we're having quite a bit of money situation right now. Lots of imports. Mainly it will be steel probably because it's not too great. We can take a look, like this year. Well, this month import. Yeah. Steel, electronics, yeah, and stuff. It takes a while, and the previous one, yeah. Yeah, we are not exporting too much clothing and too much alcohol as well. We will need our own things. Yeah, we are going back to for a while to Hlubočepy. This is the current state of the pool, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they have been reconstructing these restaurants that's up there, but well, yeah, there will be some stuff. All of these three buildings are burnable and fallable, as well as these bastions. So well, Vyšehrad will not look the same before we'll have a reconstruction office with helicopters. But in terms of supplying the brewery, the Richard Brewery, we are, we have decided to face it with barns. It will take a while. It will be a lot of breaks and even many more breaks. But this is the way we will go. It should be available to pay for itself in 4 or 5 years, which is not bad. The bigger issue is that we have been using the middle fields. Why medium fields? Medium fields, as well as other fields, they have certain thing to them, and that is all fields start to grow only after a tractor leaves them, which is not great because tractors are slow in early start. So sowing in big fields is not too good. You probably may have seen it in B-Baljo video. I'm not a member there, so well, that's about it. But I do not have memberships here anyway. So well, few things. Yeah, this thing is full. That means this thing will be full in quite recent time. On the other hand, we are building a separation plant because that's a thing that had become stuff to be able to build. And also, it seems we will be soon able to finish another incinerator and yeah, the end storage. It's a dump for ashes. I have chains of small dumps here. I will see how good it is, how well it will work. I have currently not idea, but well, that's about it. Also, you may have seen demolition done, and these guys, and it's quite okay because this is the last truck that that has left. And they will probably use the shortcut. Yeah, they are using the shortcut. And it means that the demolition office up here will have, they will have a free truck, which is something I'm definitely going to use, because our situation is dire and it's not going to be better anytime soon. So what I will do basically is that I will send the truck to this depot, and to make sure these things will work, because yeah, there will be some building as well, I'm going to pick a free dump. We have, I don't know how many of them. Yeah, we have free build, but two of them we can use. So I'll just plop it down here, and I'll say, okay, this is a mixed waste from here. And there's more than half of it is ash. So, well, is this one? No, this is the one that's going to depot. So, you know what? Come here, wait until loaded. Come here, wait until unloaded. And you know what? When this will be full, let me know. Yeah, this thing has nowhere to refuel. The closest refueling station is probably somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that I'm not mistaken. Okay. I am a little mistaken, because I started to building this thing, but I haven't finished it yet. Okay. So that changes plan only a little. No need to be in problems. But we will, hopefully we'll have some exports soon, because this is not great. We'll see. I might stop importing, stuff like steel for a while. It's not a problem. But this is a thing I will need to monitor. That's why I'm running on a normal speed. Regarding other stuff, there were two changes. One of them was a slight, issue that we have tram track connections, because we do want tram, so we need electricity for it. So that's it. Although the storage has been connected, and roads here, station has been connected, and all of this is going pretty okay, I would guess. We might even send some more people inside some of these facilities. And we also have a lot of people in this house. This one is done, so that's fine. I'm not building anything more. Also, we have a sewage pipe finished. Well, it's not finished, but well, it will be soon. Let's allow like 50 people. We do not need more. This is a zoo. Zoo we going to use, and I will traffic tourists. Well, not traffic, but I will transport tourists to the zoo, and also to other stuff once they are ready. We are not going to use trams at the moment, because to get trams you need a railroad connection, and we obviously do not have one. We do not have it now. Let's check tourism, because yeah, 2.2 stars. That's not great, not terrible. I don't know what these guys are, pressing themselves about, but well, these things look okay. Here is a trouble. That's another problem that we are facing, and that's not enough trucks delivering meat. We'll absolutely need to do something about it, though. And there are two AMOs, which do not do much. But I think that we should be able to pull in a refrigerator truck. And yeah, we are buying a lot of food, which is funny. We are buying steel, that's not too funny. we need to start selling clothing, which somehow doesn't happen. I'm not very fond of this practice. So you know what? Let's pause this a bit, because otherwise I wouldn't be too happy. There is a way. Yeah, it's this one. That's this bit. So this is that's the last part of the set we need. The end dump for. It's a dump with claw. It's for 300 tons, and that's where Ash will get. I let myself be a little, disappointed. Show myself, and that's about, the small incinerator needs, as far as I know, but they need containers, because otherwise they will mix it with mixed waste. Here it doesn't matter. In separation plan it doesn't matter, because workers do not produce anything unburnable, but in the final incinerator that's a problem, because if you want only clean ash here, it will get here, but as long as this is overfilled and you need to get somewhere, that's a problem. The vehicles will draw ash from, these things as well, also from this one, so that means you get a bio waste, or therefore fertilizer. It will turn itself. That's not great. At this place we are building a new pump. So yeah, well, let's assign it, because we'll absolutely need it. And well, that's it. So those were most of those changes I done. There's one more, and the one more is down here. I added a rail distribution office. It is built parallel with the big personal station, because you are not allowed to use distribution office for personals. And also there is a coaling station, but those guys should absolutely have their own. And what is here is a underpass under rails, because I definitely do not want any major traffic to cross them. I will need a road connection to the distribution office, and yes, for a start I might just connect it over rails to just save some time and money, but after a while this is absolutely not the way to go, so keep that in mind. Also, if I would want, I probably would be able to connect these two together, which I might do, because I also want refueling station. But for refueling station I would need to have some rail splits and so on. So it will take quite some distance, and yeah, this one will absolutely be good. Be good to have. So well, that's it. That's about it. I want things to look good. That's just the part. So what you are see and what you will going to see, there is a parking lot which is absolutely unnecessary. There are two administrative housing for these guys, which are just outside flats. Again, think we absolutely do not need. For a core, there is a secondary bus stop. That's the one we will need. Just please deliberate. But they are on the way, so that's fine. And there's the big there's where directoriate, where director and stuff and other people are sitting. Yeah, that's this building. So wow. Yeah, it's supposed to be an area. There is no gate, so technically it's not perfect, but who cares? Again, we'll have a route directly to the thing. You can also see we have some meters flowing, so that's fine. I'm curious why we are having 13,000 now. But I guess, well, they're probably working on some stuff. Also, we will have the hotel done relatively soon, I think. And well, and this is reconstruction office is set, and you know, tram stop and all this. Yes, there's a lot of things to be done. So that's what I will be finishing partly in my free time for now. And I hope to see you soon in, you know, next episodes. Because money is still not fun, and we are going to be finishing quite some stuff. Yeah, there's another mixed waste. One of them is surely the coal mine. But well, you know what? Let's for now finish, you know, these guys. Yeah, one more thing. I added sewage pipes. They are leading to the switch next to bakery, and they are connected to this unloading station because they should be able to flow there. Well, let's see what it will do. I have no idea. So that's about it. But we will also need a lot of crops inbound, and yeah, this is absolutely not a 1 or 2 farms. But there's one thing I might add, and that is cableway. Because we are going to research cableway anyway, because it's just by the way. And it will be quite soon, because we are going to have modern electric pylons, and then the big pylons. I want another switch to connect to it for inland. What is interesting is that if you are going to get them, you need to have steel cables which unlock all cableways. So that's a thing I'm going to get through, and also, you know, manufacturing Western vehicles and selling them to East also seems fine. And that's probably something I would like to have up here. So that's a lot of things I would like to have. So stay tuned. For those who do not have and might benefit from it, well, please consider subscribing. And you know what? Let's finally connect all of this with footpaths. This thing does have a footpath, but I connected it with those containers, which is not the way I would like them to have. By the way, you might, if you take a look, I'm just going to show you a thing. If you take a look, you can have either factory connection or a conveyor up here. This is one of the update we made with Richard, and that was allowed. And those are called mutually exclusive connections. You have basically 2 connection points. You just pick whatever you want. You might have seen it. I'm not sure if I presented it, but you might have seen it on these guys. As you can see, there are conveyors, and they have either a route. Funny enough, the route would be connectable, but you know, they are connected with path and they work. So that's not a problem. Yeah. But yeah, they are connectable. So that's enough. Also, you know, for these guys. But if you do them, you can do them with both of them. You do not need multiple buildings, you know, down here. It's basically vanilla. They are on internal test right now. There's not have been any problems so far, so hopefully it will be okay. The only downside is that it's still, you know, shining the connection when you have picked them up. The unused one is shining. But hey, well, that's a small price I'm willing to pay for this. So far it has been good. So that's just a small detail, and I'm just going to connect. Yeah, this is probably the easiest thing to do. Just, you know, just come through, this one, and this one. You basically, there are two, you can pick which one suits if you are building on the grid. If you're not building on a grid, then you do not need to care. So it's that easy. So, well, so much about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what we want. I will do path through here once the path will be done. I will also need, you know, these paths to get done sooner or later, but well, we have a lot of gravel. That's not a problem. Well, not a problem. Like only 500 tons. I might consider, you know, adding few dump trucks. Well, not with this money, but overall, at least 1 or 2 dump trucks towards here would be definitely okay-ish. So, well, that's for a future episode. Don't worry, you'll see it all. Bye bye, and see you next time.